Uncle Silas by Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu. Read by Peter Joyce. Side 1. It was winter, that is, about the second week in November, and great gusts were rattling at the windows and wailing and thundering among tall trees and ivied chimneys. A very dark night, and a very cheerful fire blazing. A pleasant mixture of good round coal and spluttering dry wood, in a genuine old fireplace in a sombre old room. Black wainscoting glimmered up to the ceiling, in small ebony panels. A cheerful clump of wax candles on the tea-table. Many old portraits, some grim and pale, others pretty, and some very graceful and charming, hanging from the walls. Few pictures, except portraits long and short, were there. On the whole, I think you would have taken the room for our parlour. It was not like our modern notion of a drawing-room. It was a long room, too, and every way capacious, but irregularly shaped. I was sitting at the tea-table, a little more than 17, looking, I believe, younger still, slight and rather tall, with a great deal of golden hair, dark, grey-eyed, and with a countenance rather sensitive and melancholy. The only other person in the room, the only person in the house related to me, was my father. He was Mr. Ruthyn of Knowle, so called in his county, but he had many other places, was of a very ancient lineage, who had refused a baronetage often, and it was said even a viscounty, being of a proud and defiant spirit. Of all this family lore I knew but little and vaguely, only what is to be gathered from the fireside talk of old retainers in the nursery. I am sure my father loved me, and I know I loved him. With the sure instinct of childhood, I apprehended his tenderness, although it was never expressed in common ways. But my father was an oddity. He had been early disappointed in Parliament, where it was his ambition to succeed. Though a clever man, he failed there, where very inferior men did extremely well. Then he went abroad and became a connoisseur.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?